thousands of people every week. But there's just a couple of people who can really be your friends. Am I right? Friendship is the best important support system in the world. I'm telling you. Once you reach that age, nothing matters anymore. You gotta have good friends with you, and you gotta be a good friend to somebody else. You know, sometimes for the life of me, I don't understand. People work in the same workplace for hours, more time spent together with each other. They fight each other to the death. That doesn't make sense to me. By the way, my best friend is my wife. And would you allow me to introduce her to you? Yeah. She's always with me, so yeah, could you please stand up so people can get to know you? There you go. I always introduce Lilia as my one and only treasure. And treasurer as well. That's why we're always together. Man is not meant to live alone. Man should need someone else to support that person. Don't have a good friend. Is that person sitting beside you a friend of yours? Good. Raise up your right hand. Her top shoulder person to your right. Look at that person and say, you are a friend of mine. Kaliwang kamay naman, tap the shoulder. You look at that person and say, bayaran mo na yung utang mo. Number 3, develop your culture. What am I saying? There's a difference between education and culture. They're not the same, right? May kilala pa kayong mga taong educated, matalino, pero bastos? Oh, man. May kilala kayo? Kasama niyo ba ngayon? You know, I have met so many difficulties in my life. In fact, I remember last year, that was the topic assigned me. And this is what I have noticed. Sometimes we look at people as very difficult, but inside them we don't know what they're going through. And the second thing we gotta know is this. Hey guys, listen to me. People who hurt will always hurt other people. Always remember. And when you have people so proud and boastful, I just tell myself, this person is highly insecure. Diba? So, okay lang. In all of my life, I've met different kinds of people. Most of them are kind. Once in a while, there's this difficult, toxic, will you agree with me if I say, kahit anong gawin mo sa buhay, sadyang may mga taong hindi mo maintindihan ang kanilang pag-uugali. Tama ba? Oo. Tama ba? Nabayaran na ba kayo? Hindi pa. Technical. Ngayon, ito po, have you met people who are angry all the time? May kilala pa kayong mga taong laging galit? Ha? Kinausap mo, nagalit? Kausap ka, galit. May tinanong ka lang, nagalit. May tinatanong sa'yo, galit pa rin. Para bang kapag sila'y namatay na, ang nakasulat sa kanilang nicho, what are you looking at? Would you like to know how to deal with people like this? Would you? Well, you gotta understand one important philosophy. No amount of anger can overcome the power of a smile. Yan. Ay, sino man yan, galit-galit man yan, ngumiti ka lang. Lalong magagalit yan. Pag kailangan niyo tumigil, sabihin mo sa sarili mo, di bale, patagalan lang yan, di ba? Pag ayaw pa rin tumigil, sabihin mo, di bale, mamamatay ka rin. Develop your culture. You know what I like to see? I like to see our young people in this industry being taught the power of respect for one another. You know, the biggest problem I have is certain kids now, they watch different films and then they pick up that attitude thing, which will not turn out to be good for them in the long run, right? That's the reason why I talk to young kids all the time. Sabi ko sa kanila, look, if you're with friends, your attitude is okay. They know you, right? Yung bang pagkasama mo yung kaibigan mo, okay na attitude mo, yung bang, what's up? Okay yun, okay yun. Gawin mo sa boss mo, what's up? Sabi niya, you're fired. Respect is still the very foundation of good business and relationship. Respect is very important. That's what I want to see. As our kids grow up, as these young people now are there, yeah, they know how to handle complaints, and they've been trained properly, but among themselves, do they understand respect towards authority, serving those who are below them, and then respect for one another? One other area that I find should be addressed is this. How many of these young kids are the main breadwinner? And then they enter their family, and then they lord it over everyone. Not a very good thing. Hard skills are important. Soft skills, even more. And then, let me end by saying this. We go through the difficult demands of life. Somehow, we fail to experience life's simple pleasure. You know why these young people lose their money? Because they don't know. They have to appear successful. And they spend a lot of money in designer clothes, di ba? Sabi ko, sayang eh. When you're in there all the time, you're not meeting people. Why? Because somehow they feel that their worth is dictated by appearance. Alam mo yun? Alam mo yung naka-signature, yung nangangabayong dito? Ha? Lumalaki. Tingnan mo. Yan. Alam mo yung buhaya, gumagang? Ayan, ha? Not a very good thing. Teach them you're unique, you're valuable, whatever you wear. Because what counts is what you wear. It is what is important is not what you wear, but what is important is what emanates out of your character in the long run. So let me give you the last one. Are you still okay? Yes. You gotta live life as an adventure because we are so sophisticated, we fail to enjoy life's simple pleasure. Question. When was the last time you guys removed your shoes and your socks and walk on grass? Grass, not glass. It's a beautiful place. Hindi ba nakakalungkot yun, nandito ka na, tapos nagmamadali ka. You know, I hats off to you guys. This is the last day, this is the last talk, and you're still here. Others, they're busy shopping. Diba? Kaya kahapon, during the talk, many of them have disappeared. Basta nakista lang, andyan, okay na yan. But not you, am I right? Not you. Enjoy the beauty that life can offer. Try different adventures. How many among you sometimes feel you're so bored with your work? Raise up your hand, liars, go to you know where. Would you like to know what causes boredom? Predictability. That's why when you go out of your comfort and very predictable zone, that breaks up your boredom, and then you get recharged, which is my way of saying it is really more fun in the Philippines. Whitewater rafting in Cagayan de Oro, diba? Zip line in Davao, where else? Snorkeling in provinces. Next question, how many among you are into extreme sports? Raise up your hand. Good. Anong sports? There you go, mountain biking. By the way, when I say sports, chess is not one of them. Next question, how many among you are afraid of heights? Taas ang kamay. You're not gonna like what I'm gonna say, but whatever it is that you are fearful of, you make yourself to study the thing and try it out. That will become one of the most beautiful, fulfilling adventure you have to have in your life. Let me ask you a question. How many among you can speak in public? Raise up your hand. See? Always a fear. Why? Because there are 3 fears to every human being. Number 1, the fear of dying. Number 2, the fear of speaking in public. And number 3, the fear of dying while speaking in public. But if you study it, you work on it, that can be one of the most fulfilling experiences you ever had. How many more are afraid of heights again? Taas ang kamay. I am. May I show you a short clip? Okay lang? Okay, let's